Sup guys, I've been AUSSIE METALHEAD. I'm doing 150 classic albums by the end of the year, and Don Toliver's OCTANE is getting a lot of buzz, and I think it's projected to hit #1 on the Billboard. I have not heard, I think, a single track from Don Toliver, but I've heard of his name. I think I've heard maybe of a feature here and there, but yeah. I'm curious to jump into it. I think he does R&B mixed with trap, but yeah. Don't know much about it. I recognize, obviously, some of the features, like I've listened to some Yeet recently, Travis Scott, that sort of thing, but yeah. I'm kind of going in completely blind, so let's see how it goes. I like how quick it is to jump into it.
On the highway and I'm thinking that I love her.
Ooh.
On the highway and I'm thinking ain't no rubber. On the highway with my significant lover.
Ooh, I really like the distorted sort of guitar type sound.
On the highway and I'm thinking that I love her.
His voice is quite nice.
I'm thinking ain't no rubber. On the highway with my significant lover.
I don't know if this is a crazy pull, but like it kind of just sounds like if NBA YoungBoy was a singer.
In the summer, you got a brand new Hummer. We laugh all day like dumber and dumber. I'm about to shoot my shot. She loving my jumper. My favorite outfit is her see-through romper. Don't worry, I got you. I promise I won't hurt her. She talk like a snapping turtle. She squirt like that shit fertile. Got drink in my cup on Perco. She move that ass in circles. Not sipping on green, it's purple. We say that she no hurt though.
That's sick. Oh, I really like the production. Wait, who's the producer on this? Because he's like a mainstream artist, so I probably would have had. Travis Scott's the producer? Cool. I can kind of see it. It feels like a bit of like a 2010s throwback sort of sound a bit. But it's done quite well. I like it.
I'm about to shoot my shot. She loving my jumper. My favorite outfit is her see-through romper.
It's kind of just like all killer no filler. Like, I don't know. I guess like maybe that's part of the reason why it reminded me a bit of like NBA YoungBoy, like that type of trap mixed with the singing and the fact that it's like 2.5 minutes and it just instantly goes into it. It's one of the reasons why I like AI YoungBoy too, which is going to be uploaded on YouTube soon. It was my first time reaction there, but yeah. Also, if you haven't watched any of my videos before, I do ratings on the side. These are first listens. The ratings are subject to change. I listen to these projects multiple times over before I post them to my Discord, where you can chat to me about my ratings, and I also post it to my album of the year, which is the music rating website that I use, and I write reviews of it. If you also want to see the next 5 uploads that I have on YouTube scheduled, then you can go to my album of the year, and the favorites tab at the top is the next 5 albums I'm going to be uploading on YouTube. Gives you a cute little sneak peek. My average rating is about a 6 out of 10. I think that's solely because I'm getting requested I'm just getting requested albums instead of listening to as many albums as possible, as everyone on Patreon has been incredibly supportive, and that usually tends towards the fact that it's going to be decent music instead of bad music. I try and get to like a 5 out of 10 average. Basically, the way that I view it is if a 5.1 is quite literally I have more positive feelings towards the project than negative, so I use 5 out of 10 as the actual baseline. But all that kind of just doesn't matter because I think this is just a good track. I would give it a 7 at least, but honestly, like with how killer the guitars are and everything, and the distortion and how nicely produced everything is, it might even just go up on re-listens. It was just a nice track.
Oh my god, Josh, you gonna try on your glasses?
Alright. There's I like how punchy it is.
I'm out of control when I'm crushing on you. She don't tell me no when I'm touching on her. H-Town nigga love a with her. Baby come here on ya. Y'all niggas ain't got nothing to say, or what you gon' say about her? Y'all know I pull up a spray, or I don't play about her. Y'all know I'm finna go late, yeah, I'm gonna stay around her.
Yeah, these like,
or I go crazy about her.
I don't know, like shaky sort of bass hits in a way. I really like them. They're very punchy. Oh, this flow's so nice.
I need me a kicker. Get this shit bleeding through your speaker. Know my baby girl, she a keeper. Know my baby girl, she a tweaker. I'm out of control.
This shit's fucking solid.
She don't tell me no when I'm touching on her. H-Town nigga love a with her. Baby come here, I'm a grip on ya. Y'all niggas ain't got nothing to say, or what you gon' say about her? Y'all know I pull up a spray, or I don't play about her. Y'all know I'm finna go late, yeah, I'm gonna stay around her. Call me Cash Clay, or I go crazy about her. Okay, just take a chance on me, babe. Okay, I got the feels going away.
It's quite interesting, like, production. I like it. Again, who's the producer? Travis Scott? Is he producing like most stuff?
Baby, come here, I'm a grip on ya. Y'all niggas ain't got nothing to say, or what you gon' say about her? Y'all know I pull up a spray, or I don't play about her. Y'all know I'm finna go late, yeah, I'm gonna stay around her. Call me Cash Clay, or I go crazy about her. Or I go crazy about her.
Like I quite enjoy this, and when looking at, like, I guess like rap is more of a landscape at the moment. I started this channel at start of 2024. That's when I was starting to like pay attention, that sort of thing, but like to broader music than just like the stuff that I used that I listened to, which is mainly metalcore and new metal, and then some like emo rap stuff for like the late 2010s, and then I was like wanting to broaden my music horizons and everything, right? At the start of 2024 was when I first started like looking at the broader landscape of music, and then trying to like learn more about like the history of all that sort of thing. And that's why I started this channel, is so I can get like a better knowledge of all just broad music history, like listening to classic albums and listening to like most recent albums, and like where did that sound come from, that sort of thing, and like where did this person come from, just like learning more about their stories, narratives, and stuff like that. And when I'm looking at like rap as like a general landscape at the moment, like 2025 I feel like was massively predicated upon underground releases, because from the mainstream artists you had like Young Thug, who made like a bad album, you had 21 Savage, made a bad album. You have a lot of like these mainstream artists where they have this like mainstream production to them, but they don't have like mainstream sort of sheen to their stuff, but it's not adventurous, it's just kind of laissez-faire sort of stuff. And then you had like the underground, which had really interesting production and like trendsetting and like creativity, like booming and that sort of thing, but you didn't have like a meld of both. And I'm not going to like say this is like the greatest piece of art on the planet, but I appreciate that this is like a mainstream artist that you can tell has like the mainstream sheen to it, but he's sounds a bit hungry on it. Like the songs sound pretty good, like he is doing great good vocal takes, the rapping is really nice, so he has that sort of like mainstream mic presence, on top of the fact that like it's not just like a boring generic beat on top of it. It feels like once due to like the rap beef or whatever in 2024, you had Kendrick drop like an album that I think is quite good. You have Drake, who's just not doing anything, and those are your two biggest artists. And after that you had like Travis Scott, who just released Drax Boys, which is bad. And it feels like we were in this like stagnated period, to the point where like Clips came out, like this 20-year veteran group came out, and like they were like the main dominant rap album that people were speaking about. You had like Freddie Gibbs on the side and that sort of thing, but like overall mainstream hip-hop kind of doesn't have much going for it, but it has like a lot more of the underground stuff. But the underground stuff doesn't have the same production and sheen to it a lot of the time as something like a Don Toliver would have. And I kind of just appreciate that this has high level production, and he has like kind of like a mainstream artist sort of presence on the mic with not boring beats. Again, I guess like the closest I could think of is like Yeet Dangerous Summer kind of did a similar sort of thing, which is actually funnily enough bring us into the next track with Yeet. But yeah, this is just nice. I could see that with the fact that it's like an 18 track long album, they might be a bit bloated, but that's like I feel like that's the nature of streaming at the moment, is that most albums are a bit bloated. They're basically uploading their like deluxe albums instead of what they should strip down to like a 12 track album and then release that and then have a deluxe. It's like they have 18 tracks, which is the deluxe already, and then they try and deluxe that on top of it. But yeah, so far this is good, and I'm refreshed that there is decent mainstream hip hop, and I don't know, with like good production. I like it.
Walked in, girl, no safety. When she see you, she say, save me. No mama in the car getting crazy. And she always wear that collar. Diamonds on my head, diamonds on my shoes. I don't want your friend, girl, I wanted you. I don't play pretend, but we really do. Fucking on this bitch, and I got a screw. Got this bitch sick, like she got the flu. I'ma fuck this bitch, I fuck up with the shoes. Yeah, I might be greedy, cause I wanted to. We don't need to say it, we just read the room.
Diamonds on my head, diamonds on my shoes. Take it back to school, baby, what it do? Everything cool, everything.
There feels like there's like a Sway Lee sort of thing. Like his vocals here sound kind of like Sway Lee stuff, or like Sunflower, that sort of thing. Like, I wonder if there is like a crossover a bit, because it does remind me of that. Which I don't mind. Yeah, this is just like chill, good shit. I like it. I would say maybe like this is 7.5, and this track is a 6.5, 7. 6, 7. That's, it's just nice. I would say maybe this is a tiny bit below body for me, but still like decent and good. Like 6.5 is still a decent and good track, so.
Okay, I walked in, got no safety. When she see me, she say, save me. The mama in the cooking head crazy. And she always wear the collar wavy.
Just solid as fuck. Like, not every single album needs to be like super trendsetty or whatever. It's just solid as fuck. I like the vocals here. It reminds me of Thames, I think, called Rain Dance by Dave, with Dave. And I love that song. I guess I did forget Dave. Like, Dave is a mainstream artist that's doing good shit. Ooh. Ooh. This is probably my favorite track, actually. Like, the vocals are fucking sick.
Angel dust. Shawty always got me tripping like angel dust. Everywhere she goes, you always see me. I'm flocking, I'm flocking. Shawty, you stuck with me like I'm stuck in your teeth. No flaws. My phone gon' ring ring. I pull up in a GT. Rabbit first, easy. All because she pretty. Her friends talking down.
Weirdly, I feel like this passage kind of reminds me a bit of like the Bad Bunny album. I haven't listened to a lot of reggaeton or anything like that, but I don't know, it sounds somewhat similar. Ooh, I really like this.
Sipping on Fanta, black like Wakanda. Let me remind ya, rockin' designer, racks in my binder. She my type of liner, you would never find her. I would do the same if I have cash and I ain't time for her. Who said we gotta be second-hand lovers? You know we stay together, we need each other. We need each other. It's a Lamborghini, baby, are you with me? She do Bobby Whitney, that booty always tempting. Why are you here sipping? I sing a whole symphony. I took her to the Gucci store and walked out with some Tiffany. Now we here singing all these love songs, all these love songs. Girl, you give me love songs. Singing in your undertone, yeah. You know I've been in here.
It's like slowing down a tiny bit, but overall I think this is still my favorite track. Just like the vocals are just so killer. I love it. Like, somewhat similar to, like, the best sort of, like, chill R&B sort of stuff that maybe, like, a late 2010s Drake would have done or something like that. I like it.
She my type of liner, you would never find her. How am I supposed to let you go?
I love this.
How am I supposed to let you walk away?
It sounds like a sample, but I don't think it is. Like, it has like that sheen of a sample, but I don't think it does. I'll give it a 7.5 for now, but like that was starting out as an 8 for sure. I really like that. Tiramisu. I feel like if second hand was like 3 minutes instead of 4, it would stay the 8. This one doesn't have as much like spunk to me as like the other ones, where like not as much stuff that's like drawing me to it, but it's still quite a decent track. Just a very solid. Nothing too extravagant though. No, just a nice vibey track. 6.5. And decent and good. So far, this has been a very solid release. I like it. Yeah, just everything is just pretty well produced. Like, just clean. Don't Toliver produce this one? Cool.
bus. She wanted it in the truck. Okay, I'm finna
Ooh.
fuck. Okay,
I like how the energy's building now.
okay, she had enough. She doing the introduction. She wired up, She put it on her tongue. She said she's on the run. Okay, I'm on the hunt. Okay, I'm on the hunt. The shawty. Out in H-Town, it's a hell of a vibe. I was way too geek. I can't come outside. I got 2 tits, and she sit on my right.
I really like his flow here.
Yeah, she doing this last
week, we went back to the crib, did round 2. I don't even know how the hell I even found you. I got the key to a car and a house too, house too, house too, house too.
I was so geek. I'm to the seat. I know you're mad, but you
I can definitely hear like a bit of the Travis Scott. Like I haven't listened to like Astroworld, I've been listening to Rodeo, but like I've heard Sicko Mode, and then like the drums and stuff like that sound like that sort of vibe.
Let's go beat rock, ice down, G-shot, with a rip sheet rock, just stay under. Let's go heat hot, get on my T-I, shawty want the drip drop, shot come with thunder. KDM, at the ATM, in the rock stadium, bitches ADM, strip club Canadian, you can pay me then, she Albanian.
I'm not, it's like it's like 7.5 to me.
She wanted it in the truck. Okay, I'm finna fuck. Okay, she had enough. Okay, she had enough. She doing the introduction. She wired up, She put it on her tongue. She said she's on the run. Okay, I'm on the hunt. Okay, I'm on the hunt. The shawty.
Last week, we went back to the crib, did round 2. I don't even know how the hell I even found you. I got the key
I just like it. Like that a way that they do like a lot of like the more booming passages, and then they bring into this like more like lower like this more low-key passage. They've done this like twice on the track, and I don't know, it just makes it actually sound quite a bit fresh, because as much as like I'm pretty sure it would be some sort of, I don't know, feels like it could be formulaic, but like overall I feel like it just works. Yeah, I'll go 7.5 for now. Really good track. Also, if you want me to listen to more Don Toliver stuff, or if you want me to listen to like the Astroworld by Travis Scott, or Utopia, that sort of thing, as I stated before, I mostly listen to Patreon requests now, which on my Patreon is $5 a month, and you get to request an album that's 50 minutes or less, or if you pay $8, you can get request an album that's 90 minutes or less. Or I'm pretty sure Astroworld is on my classic album list, which is if you have if you do the $5 sub, you get to request an album from the classic album list, and it doesn't matter what the length of the album is, because there's about 360 albums that I want to listen to for the first time, because I know they just interest me, and I want to go into it, and I'm pretty sure Astroworld is on that, so you can do that. Or I don't think Don Toliver is on it, sadly, but you can request from the album request. Every person that subs has an album request that they can do. And if you want me to listen to more Don Toliver or Travis Scott or whoever you can pick anyone, if it's 50 minutes or less, or that 90 minutes or less with the $8. And you also get early access by a shit ton. Like Rodeo has been on my Patreon for nearly a year. There's about 250, 60 album reactions on there, and I've only uploaded like, I think maybe like 60, 70 on here. So yeah, if you want that seems like it would interest you, go over to the Patreon. And yeah, it's it would be the best way, and basically kind of the only way sorta for me to listen to more Don Toliver, because I want to just fulfill my Patreon request, because it feels I feel guilty when I don't do a new album release like a J. Cole that's coming out in like an hour and a half, or Don Toliver here. If I don't do a new release or a Patreon request, I feel kind of guilty. So yeah, I try and just fulfill those. So if you request that, it's going to get fulfilled. And yeah, it just needs one person to request it. But yeah, I love you. Thank you. Yeah, let's keep going. Alright, this is an interlude, which I don't rate interludes because my album averages are track averages across the entire album, and it feels like it's weighting it too weird. This reminds me of like Charlotte Dynasty sort of stuff. I think it's quite good though. If I was gonna rate it, it's probably gonna be in line with everything else. I don't think it's like a step down or anything. I like the like sort of Charlotte Dynasty sort of vibes. Yeah, I'd probably give this like a 7 as well. I think it's just pretty good. Especially because it doesn't need to be anything more than what it is, because it's a minute and a half, it's a interlude, so it doesn't need to be a subscribing thing. It's just nice little mood stabilizer. Weezy out of here. We need a Weezer track with a Lil Wayne feature produced by Weezy. That'd be sick. And maybe another Jeezy feature. She just wanna throw it back and do her best. She look at me like Superman, that is so much. This is just good. Like, it's just consistently a good fucking project so far. I like it.
I think it's cool when y'all be doing less. Don't sweat it. She just get me right tonight. She can be my medic. You got me in here fantasizing.
I really like that vocals. Like the pitch up vocals.
Trying to see that penny line.
She not opposing me. I swear that's how it's supposed to be. You're passing that big motor me. You lean and you a photo me. Split if I'm trying to see the world all shrooms. Not dancing just to get the scoop of doing.
Who is this?
Best. She look at me like Scotty, man, that ass on my chest.
Is this Travis Scott?
The way they said I need to touch.
This doesn't fucking sound like him at all if it is. Let me look it up.
Don't sweat it. She give me right tonight. She give me my
Wait, this doesn't sound like him whatsoever. Is it got them like a singing or something?
She hop up like I'm Bunny, just a CPR. I give a different type of press when we be in PR. The type that make you hear a play up on the DVR. I swear, keep a couple things prescribed in case we CDR. Things I can show you in the day you think we in VR. You didn't think get this far. I took the octane out.
I don't know who's doing what, but his voice sounds very different in this case. I feel like it was Don Toliver singing, and it's like some like Travis Scott ad-libs or something, but the voice did sound different. Either way, the vocals were really nice.
I'm trying to see the pain line. I wonder how it feels inside. Inside.
Again, it feels like it wanes a tiny bit at the end, but like overall, I would say it's still a good track. Like it kind of pitters out at the last like 20 seconds, but overall I don't mind because the track just kind of slaps anyway. Teasel touchdown.
Oh, you been mad at me. I ain't tripping, girl, it's all love. Got me stressing when I see you in the club, drinking 42 like it's none. I've been watching you, and I can't take no more. I'ma give you what your body's been waiting for. So if you wanna get sex, turn around. I'll let you throw that ass up and down. Come on, girl, I know I wanna see you naked.
This is a less of exciting track.
I can't take it no more. Let your panties hit the floor, put your hands on the door right now. It seems like you're ready. Come on, girl, you know I just can't take. I can't take it no more.
There's an interesting production in the back of it.
If I love you as a crime, guilty, I knew that pussy was on mine. Guilty for telling you we had more time. Guilty for believing on the signs. That pussy all in my face, I wanna grab it. You're like my favorite car, I wanna gas it. She put that grip on my, I call her catchy.
We fight, we fuss, we fight. You cuss, I cuss, we my lies. You really bust my lies. But what some likes, I like to die.
This one's actually less exciting than the other tracks for me, but like it's not bad. It's a bit messy. Like the more chaotic sort of elements on like the other tracks where like they changed the passage and the tones of it. Felt like it flowed a bit better than on this track, but I still don't dislike this song. It's just not as exciting as the other stuff. Like, it's decent. It's like just a bit solid. It's like nothing mind blowing for me. Consistent project. Like, there's no stinkers so far.
You're sexy, your body and move out of control. I got you on my ringtone. I need me some more.
This has a nice punch to it.
Go back to back at the show. She came back to back. Hey, I'm on a roll. Your face on fleek, your body on fleek. I'm loving that ass, I'm rubbing your feet. I bought a new truck, a Rubicon G. I paid all cash, the shit's not cheap. I'm missing low, let's not be. Well, I'm just from the back, I guess we'll see. We're drinking all day, need 2 IVs. Got a bad little freak like black eyed peas. Shake some bass on for a real nigga. Who here up a couple me and I ain't worried about these bitches. I said shake some bass on for a real nigga. Who here up a couple me and I ain't worried about these bitches. You top 10, you gotta let me. We down for life, that's my twin. She been up since 2010. We gon' call back, 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 we gon' call back.
I'd say it's like 6.5. Just a nice solid fucking track. That hits a bit hard. This sounds like it's gonna be quite pretty. Pretty.
In the strip club,
Rather.
got a winder with a head tied to the back. In the strip club, kinda fucked up. You been sipping on dirty, You leave the strip club with your best friend, tryna make college tuition at the West End. I like that bitch, she on all that track shit. Shawty in here tryna get rich. Damn little baby, I like that bitch. Got a blind eye like that bitch. A nigga too toxic. Bitch pulling up, get fixed. I'm on the court like Melo. The boy did chicken like Jello. Work on the boy, good fellow. So to be around my real.
The production feels a bit worse here for me. Huh.
In the strip club, kinda fucked up. You been sipping on dirty, You leave the strip club with your best friend, tryna make college tuition at the West. Can't reach out, baby, I like that bitch. Got a blind eye like that bitch. A nigga too tall, bitch pulling up, get fixed. I'm ballin' on the court like Melo. The booty did jiggle like Jello. Work on the boy, good fellow. Time to be around my real. Still watching out for Winslows. Ain't fuck around with the bimbo. Trying to make college too.
It feels like all the signs, but just a bit. I don't know. I think I like the singing a bit more on all the signs, but I feel like the production is just a bit scratchier or something. I guess I'll give it a 6 for now, because there are aspects I enjoy. I think I do like it a bit more than I don't. But it's very teetering on the line of it. Like, I feel like on a re-listen this could drop to like a 4 or something like that. But I don't know. These like vocal takes are not too bad. I like it. It's like kind of pretty. But I don't know. Feels like a bit of a messy track. It is just really nice to hear a well-produced, like, quality, production quality sort of album. Because, like, mainstream artists have, like, better studios, that sort of thing, where, like, the quality control is there. I like that this has good quality control. Because even, like, the tracks I don't love, it's like, you can still see how it could get on the album, because it still sounds pretty nice, like, production-wise.
It's the relationship that keeps me coming back. Oh.
Like it has like clean bass hits. The reverb on like the track is nice. Like everything's consistent. Or relatively consistent.
I think I lost my page. I think I wanna take a ride. I think it could be my baby.
I think you could be my little baby. 200 to make her go crazy. She ratchet, little baby, I'm clean. I'm squared, I give her the hate. Lifestyle, she love it, she spoiled. I might give her a son and a daughter. I'ma scramble them eggs, no ball. Shawty living, she'll know the word boy. She don't know the word boy. Monty go bay in the water with a motherfucking horse. You know I ain't true. Online stores, you show me, I tell you of course. Big guys, I bust out the place. Bank account got a whole damn course. We ain't doing no rap capping. Straight face, I can show you the sauce. She eat up the meat, get a whole bread, I call her whole boy head. Got a lot on my mind, talking like literally not on her forehead. Chop the top of the coupe and painted it red, this shit get gory. Call that Mexican mafia, drove stuffed out in the seat of the foreign.
I think I drive you crazy. I think I lost my page. I think I wanna take a ride. I think it could be my baby.
Oh, like a 6.5. Decent, a good song. Just a very solid project. I know I've said that a few times, but like, we're 12 tracks in and there hasn't been like a massive dud. There's like parts that I can nitpick that I don't like too much, like the tuitions, like production being a bit scratchy or something like that, but... And like the executive like producing of all the signs being a bit jumbled to me, but like overall, like the entire project just feels like a solid mainstream release. I'm curious to listen to other Don Toliver stuff, because I feel like it's gonna be hard to hate any of the songs. And I'll just like them. It's actually cool that like so many of these songs seem to have music videos attached to them as well.
Got that money going way to the top floor, going up on the escalator. Shawty popping shoes in the back room, she gon' need her respirator. I would kick you out of my house right now, I call it a dead name. This fast and crashing up show. If you ain't got $1 amount, you know I gotta go. My tolerance kinda running high, but I pop me some more. You can call my phone a little late, or you can meet me at the show. the type to go and bring on me, take on vacation. I've been certified my whole life, come check my registration. Yeah, I'm drunk, but I ain't driving, yes, and I know my destination. I got a sticky hand, a drum in the back, bro, please don't estimate it. Man, this shit getting so damn heavy in the back, gotta pick it with an excavator. Got that money going way to the top floor, going up on the escalator. Shawty popping shoes in the back room, she gon' need her respirator. I would kick you out of my house right now, I call it a dead name. Dirty lemonade, you are in the way. Honey me plain, throw that in the grave. They want me in the cage, fill that bitch with haze. Y'all was waiting on, yeah, I got the ring. This fast, and crashing up show. If you ain't got a dollar amount, you know I got.
Yeah, just like another decent and good track.
It's kinda running high, but I pop me some more. You can call my phone that late, or you can meet me at the show. I'm the type to go and bring on me, take on vacation. I've been certified my whole life, come check my registration. Yeah, I'm drunk, but I ain't driving.
Might even be a good track.
I got a sticky hand.
I really like his flow.
Please don't estimate him. Man, this shit getting so damn heavy in the back, gotta pick it with an excavator. Got that money going way to the top floor, going up on the escalator. Shawty popping,
yeah, I'll give it a
she gon' need her
maybe. On re-listens, I might go to a 7.
I call it a dead name. Man, this shit getting so damn heavy in the back, gotta pick it with an excavator.
I'll give it a 7, why not?
Wanna spend a dirty ball in my house, told her, baby, come wake me up. Before we jumped out the bed, she gave me a little head, we hate me up. Yeah, bro, got the fire, the dice can't talk to me.
I don't know, maybe this part I'm not a massive fan of, but like.
Yeah, I'm type nigga, come put it in your face, little nigga, I'll make sure.
Yeah, I'm on the corner. I got a club going up right now.
Put a brand new rock truck in here. Ride that bitch like a buccaneer. Shawty going up at the Belvedere. Oh my god, I can't see it clear. Oh my god, it's a jet layer. Oh my, what you did last year? It's Kitty King Express mirror. I seen in the back of the rear mirror. My diamonds here spinning like a windmill. Riding down my block and I'm watching for the little deers.
Yeah, there's like, I feel like there's been like 2 or 3 tracks where like the ending feels like it overstays the welcome a tiny bit for me. And drops the ratings a tiny bit, but like, it's hard to fault anything else. Everything's just like, it's pretty safe, that's why it doesn't get like super high ratings for me, but like safe in the sense of like, it's just good. Like it's just, I'm enjoying it, but it's not like, oh my god, this is so amazing. It doesn't wow me as much, but like, it's just consistently pretty fucking good.
That shit really thump. Hear my little line when you ready to move. Hear my little line when you ready to move. Back in that trap.
Oh, that's big fucking hit.
I'm on the east side, I'm on the north side, south to the west, baby, where's your at? I'm coming clean, going way off the map. Call to a 6-man, turn out my hats. I'm on the jet trying to get dispatched. Call up for a nigga, set up the match. Why would I play when I know this shit? Why would I play when I know this shit slap? Told the DJ gon' run that. Told the DJ gon' run that. Why would I play when I know this shit? Why would I play when I know this? Tell the DJ gon' run it. Tell the DJ gon' run it. Why would I play? 400K, roll off a Molly and brain dance. Yeah, I'm insane. Roll out my trip and shawty just jump on my.
This feels a lot more like fresh and like modern. Like there's a bit of like a Cardi vibe to it. I feel like with like the way he's rapping.
Niggas be talking that shit can't be serious. I got the bag, you know that I'm clearing it. Who in the Lamb, who in the Porsche, who in the Audi, oh, who will be steering it.
I'll see how the last 30 seconds go, because probably like a 7.5 to me. Like I think it's just like the energy is kind of fucking slappy for that. But considering it's like a 1.5-minute song and there's a 30-second outro, it's like, is that necessary? I'd lean maybe towards no, but like, still a good track. That fucking slapped. I would have expected if you had that outro on that song like that, it would have transitioned to this a bit better. But it just kind of didn't.
Trying to obtain in the styrofoam. Keep the number at us. it's a two-tone. No talking G6, she wanna eat shit. She driving V6, I'm out in Venus. Baby sexy, she wanna out in Tijuana, I'm a real. Why would I buy not here instead? Right down the block in the corner said 200,000 is on my head. I'll still get money when I'm gone and dead.
Oh, I felt like that drop should have had more bite to it. I expected it to hit harder.
Try to keep popping it, try to she a geeker. Try to octane in the styrofoam. Keep the number at it's a two-tone. No talking G6, she wanna eat shit. She driving V6, I'm out in Venus. Baby sexy, she wanna out in Tijuana, I'm a real. Why would I buy not here instead? Right down the block in the corner said 200,000 is on my head.
I like this flow. I'm not a massive fan of these, like more low-key basses. I would say it's like a 6 for now.
Try to keep popping it, try to she a geeker. Yes, I'm overly lit, but I'm tired. Play around with this shit and get fired. Popping once to the hair to revive. Sipping octane, nigga to drive. At the mountain, I'm finna go live. Got the studio filled with percussion. Got my wife in here ready to crush. Got my wife in here ready to crush. Try the octane in the styrofoam. Keep the number at it's a two-tone.
I quite like Don Toliver's voice. It's a very like, it's not that safe of a voice. Because it's not like he has like the smoothest like notes. It's like an interesting blend of like southern hip hop sort of stuff and singing. Maybe not a 6.5, but it's just like, I don't know. I really like his voice. I could see how like there's some older boomers that wouldn't love it, but I don't know. I would expect it to go get grading on me a tiny bit, but it just doesn't. I like his voice.
To tell the truth, I'd rather be with you. I'd rather pick it up. I'd rather call the school. Don't matter where you are, no matter what you do. To tell the truth, I'd rather be with you. I'd rather pick it up. I'd rather call the school. Don't matter where you are, no matter what you do. Just turn me up, 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 just turn me up.
Alright, this is getting very repetitive. It had a very promising start actually, but this is not the best. I don't like the chorus.
You're sexy.
Like this vibe is nice, but if that chorus comes back, it's gonna be ooh.
Okay, your Birkin got some mind, let's take my blessings. Okay, she popping Miley Cyrus, that's my bestie. Dollar Stallion, chain Molly, I ain't crawling, to be honest, I was being honest. On my body,
The S's here are peaking quite hard in the mix though, which is something you don't necessarily find on mainstream releases. Like there's like a hi-hat quality to like the S's that are like piercing. Like on that score, like this really peaks. Even like Truth, because of the way he says that has like a sh to it. The S, yeah. The way he says some of it, he has like a lot of the sounds in words that don't have SHs, and that used to even peak. When it's more breathy, it peaks. It gives it a more tinny feel, which not the best. But I really like this person. I would like this track if it just produced a bit differently, could probably be one of the stronger tracks. And if it didn't have like the turn me up sort of chorus, I feel like it would be like a 7, 7.5 for me for sure. This has been a breeze to listen to. Usually projects that are like 50 minutes long, and they're like more, if they're more recent projects, and they're not having like an overarching concept or something like that, can get a bit grating. But like the tracks are just so well, like on average produced quite well, and they're just chill listens that like I'm more than happy to listen to this for 50 minutes. I'm not tired whatsoever. Even the S is on that. It's solid. Some of the other tracks don't have it. Ooh. I like the melodies here quite a bit. Oh, I like the backing, like the da 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 da. That's like nice.
Yeah. Don't make me get up. Okay, I got my blick up. This bitch gon' do some sit-ups. Stepping on these niggas, I might never pick my feet up. No Gucci on the sheet up. I remember when we got hit up. You been down by this shit, go ahead and lift your fist up. That shit too crazy, I don't wanna lift my wrist up. Don't let it slip up. Like just tip ya.
Oh, this is fucking nice, actually. Like, despite like the slight production sort of things I'm pointing out, like this is one of my favorite songs on the album. It just has such a nice vibe. It's very fucking pretty. Is this the best song on the album? The production's killer. Who the fuck's producing this? Huh. Hard to say. Because there's multiple. But it's just so nice. Fuck yes, dude. And this is the end. Like, this is like, as I said, like a bit of a longer album at the moment. Because like a lot of projects I'm listening to like 30 minutes because they're like more from the underground rave scene. And this is like a lot of projects. It's almost double those, and this chill as fuck. Why is there a Kid Rock sort of vibe to this? I know it's Sweet Home, but... Oh yeah. Sweet Home out of the band. Interesting to use that. He sounds so Travis Scott here.
Talking about what it wasn't. I guess unless you trust it, she gone off the Bieber. I'm feeling like I'm Justin. In my two-seater, jamming at Aretha. Yes, I got the ether.
Another person that has better lyrics and rhymes than J. Cole.
I can be a teacher. I can be a preacher. Tell me what a teacher. Tell me what a teacher. Not thinking about tomorrow. She done jumped in my Serato. Got naked in the grotto. Since sweet home California, all so long. Since sweet home Houston, Texas, all so long. We been drinking out the bottle, not thinking about tomorrow. She done jumped in my Serato. Got naked.
Another pretty good song. Track actually. is it 7.5? I don't know, but I like it.
I wanna be the one that you love, yeah. I wanna be the one that you drugged in. Down the road, you're shopping with your new best friend. I'll be right here to call when the whole world.
The way that he's able to like incorporate like the more country sort of aesthetics into this without it sounding that rough is interesting. It also makes sense because like Morgan Wallen stuff for whatever reason has like a decent amount of like trap influence into his pop country. So the crossover is actually not that stark, I guess.
Time for our relationship to go bump and grind. In my two-seater, jamming out Aretha. Yes, I got the ether, feeling like a fever. I wish this to meet ya. I can be a teacher, I can be a preacher. Tell me what I teach her, tell me what I teach her. Not thinking about tomorrow. She done jumped in my Storado. Got naked in the grotto. Since sweet home California all so long. Since sweet home Houston, Texas all so long. We've been drinking out the bottle, not thinking about tomorrow. She done jumped in my Storado and got naked in the grotto. Since sweet home California all summer long. Since we home, Houston, Texas,
I think I'm pretty sure it's Sweet Home, not Since We Home, but also, yeah, just to touch on the lyrics, all right? Also, I'm picking one of J. Cole, because I said that he's a better, like, he has better rhymes. He might have the same level of rhymes. Actually, I think it's a tiny bit better on this track, but than J. Cole. But what he does have is better mic fucking presence than J. Cole. So, for example, like, we could read this. It's like, she done jumped in my Storado and got naked in the grotto, right? Relatively simple rhyme, but we also have... All of these are relatively simple, but I'm going to point out that J. Cole's even more simple, and I'm going to pick a song that's off his most recent project where everyone is glazing the fuck out of it, but Birthday Blizzard, where they're saying, oh yeah, he's back, he's going to go in for a massive, amazing album. I still have hope that he could make an amazing album. I think 2014 was close. Like, he had all the parts there, but I hope the fall off is good. But, like, let's go into this one. In my two-seater jumping out, Aretha, yes, I caught the ether, feeling like a fever. Oh, it's nice to meet you. I can be your teacher. All right, relatively simple bars, right? You're just doing the sound, right? But if I go to the insane Birthday Blizzard fucking project that Cole made, Cole the Truth got their throat in nooses, grip never letting up, though they hope it loosens. Nah, I'm on top, you can't knock me off my spot. Fuck yachts, I won't stop till the boat's a cruise ship. That is, objectively, I think by all intents and purposes, if you have any sort of writing thing, which I don't like doing this, it's so cringe and pretentious, but I do have a communications degree, like, or I'm about to graduate, I'm going into my final term. That is just a worse written fucking bar. Those are worse written bars by J. Cole, and apparently that's proof that he's a good fucking rhymer and rapper. But on top of that, he doesn't really have the flex that he can have with fuck. Not good to stutter right now when I'm trying to make a point. But he doesn't have his songs predicate on the fact that he is meant to be a good rapper. Like, if you listen to Eminem or something like that, actually Eminem's not even the best example. If we go to like a Joyner Lucas, a Logic, if we go to YouTube rappers like Dax and shit like that, they don't have anything production wise that is like super interesting to themselves. It's pretty cookie cutter shit, and you're meant to just be, the only reason that they're meant to be good is that they're fast rappers and they're lyrical miracle little gems, right? They're not, but like that's what they're meant to be. J. Cole fits into that bill. He's trying to do that, but people think he's a better version of those. I don't think he really is, but he's trying to do that. Where on this, the simple rhyme schemes don't necessarily matter too much, even though I think they're better. They don't matter too much because it's just a vibe. J. Cole can't make a vibe. His vibe is, I put this on in the background while I don't pay attention, because if you pay too much of attention, it shows how shallow and surface level this shit is. So I put it onto the background to make myself seem like I care about conscious hip hop. Where this, you can actually just vibe to it. Like, it could be at a house party, it could be in a club, and you can actually just chill and be around women and stuff like this with this as well. It's just a nice vibe. J. Cole doesn't have that. So yeah, like, this has so many more. It might be on relatively similar grounds when it comes to rhyme schemes. but it has so much more going for it than his most recent EP, which in 30 minutes, the fall off is dropping off. The fall off is dropping off. Who cares? But yeah. Anyway, sorry to do my rant. It annoys me. I don't get annoyed by artists often. J. Cole annoys me because people, I don't even know, it feels like mass delusion. Like such mass delusion, because it's like, he's such a great lyricist. Read the fucking lyrics. He's not. Anyway. Don Toliver. Yeah, this is just a really consistent, vibey fucking track. Like, album. There's like some sort of like production dips for me, where like sometimes it sounds a bit scratchy, sometimes the songs are overstay their welcome by like 20-30 seconds, but like overall it's a pretty tightly packaged, decent mainstream release. It feels like everyone is at least doing decent effort into their stuff. The production sounds pretty decent. Don Toliver's voice and vocals and the lyrics and his flows sound a bit decent. Like, everyone's putting in a decent amount of effort, and it is it's a testament to mainstream hip-hop that this is a breath of fresh air, considering the fact that fucking Young Thug can't do that, 21 Savage can't do that shit, so Lil Baby can't. So yeah, this is a pretty fucking decent project, and it's a nice start to Don Toliver. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed watching this, you can watching this is support enough, but if you want to support further, you can go to my Patreon with all of the little tidbits that I was spoken about earlier, where if you want to request another Don Toliver album or a Travis Scott or something like that, or if you want me to be convinced that J. Cole's a good rapper, I've listened to For Your Eyes Only, 2014, Forest Hill Drive, KOD, Birthday Blizzard, and now I'm going to be listening to The Fall Off. If you want to give me the Off Season or Friday Night Lights or something like that, apparently those are pretty good albums. Maybe they are. Maybe actually early in his career he was top tier, or maybe in later in his career he's a bit better. Who knows? You can try and convince me that way. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Absolutely love you. Peace.